Good morning, friends. So today we are part of a collab called Treat Yourself, and I had to be a part of this because Amy and Tim hosted. Go with Les, they're great friends of ours. So yeah, make sure to check out all the videos in the description box to watch how everyone else in the frugal and financial communities treat themselves. And Parks and Rec is one of my absolute favorite shows. I've probably watched it 7 times, all of the episodes, and I don't watch a lot of TV, so that shows that I just really love Parks and Rec. And Treat Yourself is from Parks and Rec, and it's become kind of a cultural phenomenon, and everyone says it when they basically make excuses for spending lots of money on consumerism and on goods and services that really make them feel like special. But unfortunately, this mindset is one that leads to a lot of people to rack up debt and just live outside their means and kind of make an excuse for it. And it's not a way that me or Matt personally live. And we find other ways to treat ourselves that feel lavish and feel luxurious, but don't get us into consumer debt and don't really, they're not lavish, but they still feel that same treat yourself feeling. And so it's all about finding ways for you that are sustainable that still feel like a treat. You know, you don't have to deprive yourself from living a fun, awesome life, but they're not excess consumerism that leads you to getting into debt and making choices that you'll have to repay in the future. So Matt and I are not in the same state right now, sadly. I'm in Colorado working on our Primal Noms business, and Matt is in California finishing up a flip for a house. And so Matt recorded a little segment that I'll put in at the end talking about how he treats himself, but I'm going to talk first about how I treat myself because we're both very different in the ways that we do it. And maybe not though. I just assumed we were different in the ways that we do it. I haven't watched this video and I'm recording this without watching it, so maybe we say the exact same thing. How weird would that be? But let's do it. So honestly, the number one way that I feel like I'm treating myself is buying really good, organic, healthy foods. As many of you know, Matt and I follow the ketogenic diet most of the time. We don't do it all the time. We kind of rotate in and out of it. But if we're not on the ketogenic diet, we generally still eat lower carb and stick to organic meats and vegetables. And our monthly food budget is around $400, which is quite a lot for two people. Like, I totally get that's not sustainable for everyone, but that is really a huge treat for us, and it makes us feel good in our bodies and feel good in our minds too. It's all connected, and we just love cooking healthy home cooked food, and that's also, it's a bonding experience for me and Matt when we cook together. We really enjoy that time. It's relaxing to us, and it just like winds us down from the day and realigns us to our values and our connection with each other. So that's definitely my favorite way of treating myself. I know it's not super like conventionally lavish, but it feels like a huge treat because we do get to enjoy those organic fruits. And I mean, we don't need a lot of fruit, organic vegetables and meats that are really nourishing to our bodies. So that is number one. Number two is intentionally taking time outside. So whether that's hiking or skiing or just going for a walk outside, it always really feels like a treat because we live right now in Colorado and it's so beautiful, and just enjoying the majestic nature of this earth is an amazing treat that we get to enjoy, and that's absolutely free. It's just here. If you watched our video on how we got free skiing, I'll link it right here. You can check it out, and it breaks down how we don't pay for a ski pass because basically we work 1 day a week at the ski company. But if you want to watch more about what Snowmass looks like in Aspen, then check it out. It's freaking beautiful here. Number 3, a way I treat myself is I love doing yoga, and so I got my teacher certification about a year ago. I've never taught. I really just got it because I wanted to expand my yoga practice. And so I'll do an at-home yoga session, or I'll watch a YouTube video of some yogis. The Journey Junkie is one of my favorites. I'll link her channel below. She posts weekly YouTube videos with yoga flows. And yeah, it really feels like a treat because it's putting my health and wellness first, which kind of seems like all of these fall into that category. And the last and final one, number 4, is travel. And this might not seem frugal when, you think of traveling and it seems lavish and luxurious. Well, Matt and I don't really travel that way. We travel really frugally, and we'll link our video here how we travel hacked our honeymoon. And basically, we use credit cards in a strategic way because we don't have credit card debt and we are really self-disciplined with credit cards. So we use them in a strategic way that gives us points to be able to travel to these countries for really cheap, like sometimes half off, sometimes 70% off. And we traveled to our honeymoon. It was 7 days. We scuba dived for 5 of them, and we stayed in an all-inclusive resort. We had our flights taken care of, and all in all, it was $1,800 for 2 people, which is really cheap. I don't know if you've taken a vacation recently, but that is a great price, $1,800, because we basically travel hacked the hotel. We got the hotel for free, or it was for like $150 we had to pay for 7 nights, which was amazing. And then we got our flights for free because we had the Southwest Companion Pass. So go check out that video if you're more interested in travel hacking. But that is all for me and for my ways I treat myself. Now I'm going to head over to Matt, and he's going to share with ways that he treats himself, and let's see if they are similar.
This week, we're doing an awesome collab about how we treat ourselves. Let's actually see what Allison puts down. But for me, especially being here, working on this house every day, it's kind of stressful. I really just try to spend some time with friends. So I'm actually currently staying at one of my friends' houses. And when I come home and just like open a beer and maybe cook some dinner, either for myself or for them as well, and just kind of relax and talk with them, it always really helps me ground myself because I can get really caught up in the nitty gritty details and issues I'm having. And just talking with somebody else always helps you realize that everybody has things going on in their life. So that's been something that I'm especially using right now, but has always served me well in the past. Other ways that I treat myself is I try to get outside. So I haven't been doing a lot of that here, but when I were in Colorado going snowboarding, check out one of our other videos on our favorite frugal things to do and how we get skiing for free. What else? Just going outside, hiking, riding my bike, going for a run, even just exercising in the house, if it's below freezing outside, can really help me just like get out of my head into my body. And obviously makes you feel good afterwards. You feel good because you did something good for yourself. So it's a virtuous cycle. Other than that, that's the only things I can think of right now. I don't really treat myself to any physical stuff. I do eat my feelings occasionally, so I like sweets. And when I'm not keto, I will indulge in that, maybe a little too much, but as long as I'm still exercising, I think I bounce back from that okay. And that's probably it. So leave us a comment below. Let us know how you treat yourself and what you do for self-care. I would love more ideas and having more tools in my tool belt for when I'm feeling stressed out or like things are just a lot. So very interested to see what you put, and I will check you guys next time. Bye.
Thank you guys for watching, and thank you Amy and Tim for hosting this awesome collab. Make sure to go check out the other videos in the collab linked in the description box below. And if you liked this video, make sure to give us a thumbs up and to hit subscribe so you never miss a money tip with Matt and Allie. See you next time. Bye.
Oh, you, I bet you. Oh,